gonna start glitching.
It's all good. No problem, fam. I hate my Mac. I hate it so much. It's all good.
So like, okay, wait.
hmm
So you said okay. So I'm in the old agency account.
hmm
Well, the old sub account.
Could you share your screen?
Yeah, let me see if I could just share it.
hmm Here. So then, oh, someone else wants to come in.
Okay, here it is.
Yo,
What's up, Zach? How are you?
I'm chilling, fam. How you doing, fam?
Good, good.
Beautiful, beautiful. It's lit. Let's go. Okay, awesome.
Oh,
So right
here,
now we're
yeah.
working with beautiful, awesome. So this is the old one. So go to where it says, let me see. So this is your, oh, is this the sub account? Wait, actually go to the, click on digital visionaries for me. Okay, I see. So this is the sub account. So right now
Mm,
you wouldn't have access to the agency account on this level. Now
okay.
this one specifically, do you know like who'd you sign up with?
It was under like that. Those people that I told you about that I was working with before,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not with them anymore. So now I'm the one that's in charge of paying it and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I don't have a. I had the $97 a month plan.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. You should still be able to switch it over. Let me see. So with this one specifically, it looks to me, oh, Frederick's here. It looks to me that you don't have access to the agency account on this end. So we'll need to send it out. You need to send it from this end so the other place can catch it, if that makes sense. So you have to like transfer from here to there. Now the thing is, my question is, can you actually get in contact with the people who are on the agency account from before? Or
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
people. So what I say is, hey, like let's talk to them. Be like, hey, look, I don't have access to agency account, but I do want to transfer this over to a new sub account. So just let us know how's it going. Frederick, what's good, brother?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing, fam? Good to see you. Good to finally meet you, brother. Pedro's told me all about you.
Yeah. It's good to meet you too.
You too. It's lit. Sounds good. Awesome, awesome, bro. So yeah, so right now we're on this very quick coaching call. I'll kind of explain. Honor, let me just explain Frederick how these things work because he's kind of new. So basically, dude, these coaching calls they happen every single week,
Okay.
and they're very simple, dude. What we do is we hop on. Any questions you may have, of course, we answer. We say as long as you need for the questions to answer, we'll work you through everything. And then if you have a specific question and you need to actually get it in line, what you should do is click raise your hand here. And then once you raise your hand, once you raise your hand, then your question will be ready and your spot will be saved. We'll just keep answering questions as we go. And you could also put it in the chat as well. So that's kind of how everything's broken down here. So it's lit.
Dope. All right.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sounds good, brother. But yeah, Honore, so I'd say do that. So go back to your old agency owner and be like, hey, look, I just want to transfer this account over to this new relationship number. They'll be like, okay, no problem. Give us a relationship number, and then they'll send that over.
Okay. All right.
Swag. Awesome.
I wanted
Yeah.
to.
Mm-hmm.
So as you know that I'm trying to like work with roofers and stuff. Do you think a landing page works best with roofers?
For what do you mean? For getting them leads or getting yourself leads?
Getting them leads and
Mm-hmm.
like more, I guess, because the issue before was I was working with landscaping companies, but I get them leads, but the leads were like low quality, like low
Mm-hmm.
to bad, right? And some of
Mm-hmm.
them were like okay, some of them were good, some of them converted, but most of them weren't, as good. So it's like, do you think for a roofer running a campaign for him, you think a landing page would work best for him, and maybe a form on the landing page,
Mm-hmm.
or you think?
So when it comes down to that, brother, I would say always test both, right?
Okay.
What we've done as well is we ran a lead form campaign to a landing page. So I'll show you exactly what our funnel looks like for our own client right now, for our roofing client. Let me share my screen. Give me 1 second here.
Okay.
So what we do, so he is a roofer in North Carolina. His name is Harvey. So what we do is we want to make sure that every single piece of the lead form in the funnel adds credibility, and it adds just a level of qualification in the process, so we don't get trash leads, right? So as we go here, let's go to Risen. Where's R? The letter R, QRS. There we go. So Risen Homes. So basically how we do it is, this is kind of what his sub account looks like. Now I'm going to go here to where it says sites, and I'm going to show you what our funnel looks like. So the funnel is very simple. It's just the lead form, of course, that we run on Facebook. Then once they actually click on the lead form and become a lead, we go to the VSL funnel here, Risen Homes. So this is just a 2-page funnel, very simple. First, we have the page that tells them to book a time, because we want to make sure that if they already became a lead, we don't want to add too much friction yet. So if I show you here what it looks like, so first thing that they do is come here and they say book a time for a free roof consultation. And the immediate thing that happens is the calendar pulls up, right? So the calendar pulls up on our client's calendar, so they know exactly what time they can actually stop by to get the roofing service. Then after that, let's go to the VSL second page, which is the actual the squeeze page before they actually meet them in person. So what we did here is we added a video of Harvey himself, because you always want to make sure your content or your client has a lot of like personal relationship in the sales process. So it's literally just Risen Homes. He's talking about like, hey, thank you for signing up. When you actually book your free roof consultation, we'll actually make sure everything is good. Very simple. You can see he's kind of an old guy, so he's not best on the camera. It's kind of funny, but it works very well, because they actually saw the face of the person. So every time he called, they're like, oh, damn, this is Harvey? He's like, yeah, it's me, Harvey. So every time they call, it's perfect. It went through. Then we add a couple of, qualifications as well, to make sure that when someone actually books a time, that they add it to their calendar here, and they actually click yes to confirm the meeting. Because a lot of times people may accept the meeting, but they don't click confirm yes, so it doesn't show up on their calendar. So that's kind of like the lead. That's kind of like the landing page system. Now for the actual lead form, let me show you. I have to open it up here. Let me see if I can show it to you here in the back end. So the lead form, we added a couple of questions, and we just added like about 3 or 4 questions that are qualifying. You want to make sure the questions that you add genuinely really go deep and qualify them very well, because you don't want to have trash leads. It's just wasting people's money, and it's really bad. So if I go here to integrations, we take a look at, let's say, Risen Home Roof Repair and Manage. So you can see here that if we go here, update and continue. Perfect. So configure field mapping. So here we have multiple different, all these are lead forms that we've used, and we have different types of lead forms for different types of course, quality of clients. So the first one, like, let me just show you an example of one where it's like, let's say edit fields. So we ask what their main issue with their roof is, their email, their full name, and their phone number. First, it's kind of more of a, not as qualified like lead. So just more like a volume type of lead. Yeah. So as you see, we go here, we ask them a little more. We say how urgent is the project, what are you looking to get done. We ask them there. Another lead form we have is we ask them, I believe we asked them as well, like what type of work did they want? Yeah, here. So basically we told them, hey, we're looking to get done, how soon they're looking to get it done. And we're based in Rougemont, North Carolina, but service all part of Carolinas. How far are you from Rougemont? Because one issue that we saw was that a lot of clients who went through, they were like 25,000 miles away, and like, but our client can't get there. So it really make sure you want to add at least 1 to 2. I say do 2, at least do 2 lead form questions to raise the quality of the people coming through to your clients, just so that you can actually make sure they close the deal, right? Because I don't care if you have $100 leads, but if they close the deal and get a return, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Mm-hmm.
All right, bet.
Mm-hmm. So okay, it's lit. Hopefully I answered your question, my brother. Frederick Emilio, the floor is yours. Any questions so far?
I don't really think too many questions now, because I just got through the welcome, and I'm almost done with the niche and offers course as well. So I don't know if you saw, but I did submit my niche approval.
Yeah, I just saw it. You said you work with HVAC. I just saw it. You know what? You wanted to go through it? We can go through it right now. I can give you a deeper dive, of course, later. But right now, did you have an idea of kind of what your offer and your niche would be, like specifically?
Niche as in who I'm selling to, or like what I'm offering?
Yeah, so both. So I know it says here you're doing HVAC. I do need to go through and look through all this stuff. So how we answer is we do give you a full video breakdown, but it looks like here. Okay. Wait, am I sharing my screen?
No.
Oh, let me share my screen 1 second. But yeah, so that's for your niche. So your niche looks good. So I think Pedro told me you wanted to do AI infrastructure, like AI receptionist?
Oh yeah. And that's a different name for I never heard of it.
Oh yeah. That's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So that's perfect. So basically, AI receptionists are very, very good. So you're doing more of a SaaS agency where you're reselling Go High Level to local business, basically.
Yeah. So I wasn't using I used something different or a different platform to actually build build the receptionist. I use retail AI.
Oh, I know retail. Yeah.
And so I know on Go High Level you could definitely do it too, but I don't know how to do it on there. I've just learned through retail.
Beautiful. Okay. So what we can do specifically with that, you can of course add a webhook from retail to of course Go High Level. Because I say Go High Level, it's really good just to capture and have the CRM, so you have all of the leads and everything in together. I don't know if retail has like a CRM attached to it or not.
No, you just build from there, and then they have like kind of basic stats about your agent.
Exactly, perfect. Yeah, so I'd say definitely add a webhook there. But okay, so we can take a look at honestly your niche right now and kind of break it down. So you said here you wanted to start off with electricians, HVAC, and plumbers. So I'll obviously I already love this because like literally HVAC, home service people, they suck with internet stuff. They're terrible with it. So literally, if you open their email, they think you're a god. So it's amazing, right? So literally it's perfect that you have this. So electrician, HVAC, plumber, perfect.
Yeah.
So market values, okay. So out of these, go ahead.
No, I was initially because I wanted to edit on the actual PDF itself, but I didn't know how to do that. So I just kind of copy pasted other questions. No, but I have 3 listed there, but I saw everyone that was posting on the for the niche approval was just doing 1. So I was like, okay, so I guess I'll just choose 1 out of these 3, and I ended up on HVAC.
Okay, beautiful. Any specific reason as to why I chose HVAC?
Yeah, so I mean, I like HVAC because I don't know if Pedro told you, but I just moved from Florida.
Nice.
And so HVAC is like huge over there, right? Because it's always hot year round and all.
It's hot as hell right now. I'm in Miami. It's hot as hell right now.
Are you? Oh, I've driven there before, buddy.
Dude,
I feel
crazy,
sorry.
Bro.
Yeah, so I think, or it's something that, or it's an industry that I'd say is pretty recession resistant and all, because everyone if it's freezing cold in a place, people need their heat. If it's super hot, people need their AC and all. And that's not also, and there's obviously the residential and the commercial side of that coin there. And so, yeah, I mean, I figured it's also probably a business where a lot of times, the owner is going to be the one on the phone. And so it's probably easier to reach them over say something like a dental office or something, where they're more than likely going to already have a receptionist in place
Exactly.
for that type of thing.
No, 100%. I think when it comes down to that, HVAC is very good because, like I said, every question, every point you made is totally true with HVAC. Particularly with HVAC itself, there are people who aren't marketed to a lot. People market a lot to plumbers, electricians. HVAC is kind of in the corner, kind of nobody really markets them as much. So I think that'd be very good for you to find your specific angle. For us, when we started working with flooring companies, because people go to roofers, but a lot of people go to flooring companies. So I think that's a good kind of blue ocean you may be able to take advantage of. Now, specifically with HVAC, the one thing that you probably are going to want to do is probably cold calling is probably going to be the best bet. Cold calling and cold SMS. If you don't have the funds to run ads. Now, if you can run ads, screw it. Because I always say ads are the #1 most high leverage way to get appointments.
Yeah.
But if you can't, then 100% cold calling is going to be the best. Because they don't answer emails, I'll be honest. There are much more people on their phones, on the jobs. They're like, hey, what's up? So they're always on their phones. So definitely HVAC, cold SMS, and cold calling are one of the best ways to do it. So I do agree with that as well. Now, when it comes to HVAC specifically, do you have a specific, let's say, do you have a specific, how do I say this? do you have a specific offer that an HVAC person would want to actually like sell? So for example, like looking at plumbers, right? Plumbers would love to do like an entire like toilet reinstall because that gets like 5 or 6 grand. So like, is there a specific high ticket service that you've gone through or figured out that HVAC people would really want to actually get?
Not really. No. I guess my whole offer behind it is kind of the perks behind, getting a receptionist or like an AI receptionist is essentially just not missing any calls, right? Because missed calls, there's potential missed revenue. So that's kind of one of like the pain points I would try to pitch to them, is saying that, hey, every call that you're missing is potential money in your pocket that you're just missing. Obviously, not every person that's calling is going to be converting into a customer, but if like a third or even half of them were actual paying clients, that's just revenue you're missing out on. And we know that most people, they're not going to call back. They're just going to go move on to the next person, right?
Exactly 100%. And like that's 100% true, and that offer is good. You're gonna go dive deeper, of course, in the offer section, but the main reason why I asked that one part is because we want to make it super tangible for them to see the return, like literally on paper. So like for me, for example, when I started, I worked with basically everybody because I started with a web design agency with an AI SaaS in the back end, which helped them, of course, have missed call text back, different features to, of course, make sure their business runs. And the thing is, like, I worked with car detailers, I work with car wrap companies, and specifically I like working now with salons. So like salons, the big thing is that one high-end salon, one hair extension is like 3 grand. So like legit, it's insane, bro. I'm thank God I'm not a girl because I couldn't do that shit. It's like it's crazy because one hair extension is 3 grand. So it's like, hey, if I can implement this into your business, get you one hair extension a month, you're 3xing your return. You feel me? So that's kind of what you want to do when building your offers. Figure out like, what am I going to get them tangibly, and how can they see the return? Because these guys, especially HVAC, very, very like no bullshit. Like, how much money are you gonna make me? Straight up. So that's kind of the whole thing mindset that I think you should go through, and I think that will work very well. Now, of course, the offer module, once we improve that, it'll be totally fine. But that's kind of like the baseline kind of thought of like how I think you should move forward with building that offer. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like my knowledge is pretty limited on actual HVAC, so it's probably something I'll have to look into. And then like I don't even know what they're, because based on some of the research I've been doing, like I listed, like they're typically in a couple $100. Like it just depends. Obviously, they can have like pretty big jobs. Like if they're replacing a whole unit, that could run definitely a couple grand. But how common is that, like, to be there? Whereas like maybe they're just like repairing a unit. I'm sure repairing a unit is probably more common than like
100%
a new one, right? So I really wouldn't know how, like, if I would go for the like, or market it as like getting them like the big high ticket jobs, or just getting them more of the smaller, more common jobs.
Well, I'd say both, right? Like, of course, I'm not going to do a roof replacement or unit replacement every day, right? It's not going to happen. But the thing is, though, if you can kind of make it to a point where like I can save you on the air, receptionist can get you an extra 2 per month, which I think is totally common and totally valuable, including the ones that they don't have, which is just the regular repairs. That's an easy return, right? Because at the end of the day, 1, they'll get more revenue. 2, they could probably fire a receptionist because they have an AI person now. So like you can really implement yourself into the business where it's like you're saving them money, saving them time, getting them more revenue, and making sure that they get a specific return. So that's why it's like when researching your niche, it's always good to kind of understand their language, kind of understand what type of jobs they want. Like, because then once you do that, they're like, oh shit, like this guy knows what he's talking about. He knows my industry. Okay, let's work with him. You feel me? So that's kind of like the whole mindset behind that.
Got it. So by being specific, you essentially mean saying like, hey, I can get you, this X amount of, extra jobs this a month, but maybe not having to be specific, because I'm sure they have a bunch of different like subcategories within the HVAC like umbrella. So rather than saying like this one specific thing, we're saying we'll get you one specific result that's like under this umbrella.
Exactly. Yeah. So like, I mean, the more specific, the better, but you don't have to be like, I'm going to get you 17.5. Like, you don't have to be super specific, right? But you want to make sure, like, like they know you, like your offer tells them what they're going to get. So like, for example, for our offer for our roofing company, what we did was or a roofing marketing company, we said, we're going to get you 100 leads in 90 days or you don't pay. It's very simple. They understand how many leads they're going to get, the time frame is going to happen, and what's going to happen if they don't actually get to pull through with it, right?
Yeah.
So like those three things, which is a quantifiable timeline, a quantifiable result, and a risk reversal is very important when you, of course, having these offers out. So once you have that in place and you're like, hey, look, Mr. HVAC person, I know you're losing thousands of dollars on actually missing calls. You're losing thousands of dollars on paying someone to call people back. How about I have to give you a system that runs on its own? And instead of paying somebody $3,000 a month, pay me $497 a month, and they never miss a call. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the whole mindset behind that.
Okay, makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, it's lit. Sounds good. I love that. I love the perfect. And then also Honore, he said in the chat, I had one more question about the business credit card. In one of the videos, you said you would do a section about that, but I didn't find a video covering that. So can you explain how to get one? Oh, business credit card? You want to figure out how to get that, bro?
Yeah, bro. I applied. I applied at Chase and they denied me, dog. So I'm like, if you got a hack, like, you know.
Oh, I got you, fam. Okay, so basically this is how I started. So basically they're gonna run have you ever had a business credit before?
No, this is my first, you know.
Okay, perfect. You have an LLC though, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So what they're gonna do is if you don't have that, they're gonna run your personal credit. So if your personal credit is good, then they'll of course go through. If your personal credit is the best, and man, you know what I'm saying? What you could do if you have a business partner and they have better credit, you can kind of go through there, kind of help them go through there, kind of get that done. Kind of what we did, like I just honestly, Pedro has better credit than me, so I just said, hey Pedro, you sign up for it. Like you just sign up for it, and they approved us. But business credit normally is easier to get than personal credit. So what I would say is Amex is actually very forgiving as well. Amex is like very forgiving to people.
Oh, really?
Amex, yeah, surprisingly.
Make like a certain amount to get a American Express card.
No, 100%. You'd think so, but like the business credit, like Amex is like kind of simple. You can get the Amex. It's called Blue Cash Preferred, I believe. The Blue Cash Preferred. That one is like you need a pulse, and you can get that, bro. You can do that. You can get Amex.
I went to like my credit score is like in the 700s, and it was easier for me to get the regular credit than my business credit for some reason. Like my personal credit card, it was way easier for me to get. I got approved like right then and there. But the business credit, I checked my email like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I seen that they said no. You think I should just if American Express is more forgiving, you think I should just go to them then, or?
Yeah. So I'd say, bro, like go through. Try Amex is more forgiving. Chase is kind of strict, honestly. Try Discover. Discover is actually very good as well.
Oh, okay.
Capital One, surprisingly, I had like a 680. They gave me like 20K in a limit. I said, damn, okay, cool. I said, all right, cool. I'm not saying no, you know. So like Capital One, they give you a lot, but Capital One is not a great company. I don't like them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like they don't have a good name. Like
they don't have a good name. Like so, like if you just want the bands, I mean, go ahead. But like, I don't know, man. Capital One. I honestly, I wouldn't recommend going Capital One. But
so for American Express, can I just do that online, or do I have to meet like with a banker and stuff? Or
you do online.
Okay, all right, then. Okay.
I
didn't know. I didn't know I could get like an American Express card if you know the business isn't that profitable yet, to be honest.
No, you can't. No problem, bro. This is America. We can do that.
They love giving debt. There you go.
You know they love giving debt, bro. They all take it. Go ahead.
All right, man. Thank you.
Of course, bro. Anytime, brother. Brother Emilio. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, my bad. Just to my last. I know I've asked a lot of questions. My last.
This is why we're here. It's why we're here. And guys, feel free to jump in anytime because people are gonna be jumping in and out doing things. Feel free to jump in.
My last thing was just so I'm working with roofers, right? Well, I plan to work with roofers. What I'm offering them is leads plus a follow-up system, which is basically just a high-level account with some automations in there. and bookings and all that stuff. And setting up their campaign is going to come with a landing page, a calendar to get them booked and everything. And my offer is basically, like I just said, get 5 to 10 extra leads a month, guaranteed qualified leads a month, or you don't pay, something like that.
Okay, yeah. I would say more than 10 though, more than 10 leads. I would say you should probably. There's no reason why you can't get like 20 to 30 leads a month. I don't see why you can't.
All right. And my outreach right now is going to be SMS and cold calls. Just to SMS and cold calls.
100%. Like, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say my thing. If I get that old account though, that old sub account, do I still need? Because that old sub account is A2P verified. So do I still need text grid or no?
You wouldn't need it. No, you wouldn't need it. So it's already verified. So you could just start running and start sending out messages immediately.
Okay. And so then I could just. But then for my clients though, I would have to. If I do, I would have to get them A2P verified. And
again. That's why text grid is it's a hack, bro. So you get to do it once and like you could have like 20 accounts.
Okay.
You know?
All right, awesome. All right, that's all. Thank you.
Of course, anytime, fam. Anytime. I got you. My brother Emilio, you there? What's good, fam?
I'm here, Zach. I just want to say that I'm like also very early into the course, and I just wanted to see like how these went, what questions like other students had, and like I like the topic about the business credit, and what I think your name is Frederick, where you were talking about the niche selection, because like I told you, I like my mom is in real estate, so I would like to see how I can help her out, and like there's a lot of other people that I can help out in that business too. Like if I were to focus on that niche, my go high level, I think. From what I remember, I could be wrong. I was supposed to get an email. I don't think I got the email. Maybe I don't know what I'm supposed to search for.
Okay.
But I just wanted to let you know about that.
We can fix that right now.
Beautiful.
Let's do that actually, yeah.
I'm like also like in the middle, like I'm not showing my face because I'm not in a room right now. I have to get to training at 7. It's like 30 minutes away, but I'm still trying to be like in the call and see so I don't miss out on anything.
Of course. Also, guys, remember these are recorded, so we put them in the coaching call section. So if you can't make it, you get to hop in and see our past ones.
Beautiful. But then, if I'm not bombarding you with too many questions or anything,
bro.
My main concern is more like in terms of like ads. And like the targeted ads using the Andromeda, how would I be able to efficiently help like my mom, for example, get more leads so she can close a sale or like a house sale, you know?
Exactly.
How would that work?
Exactly. So basically, one thing about Andromeda that I'll tell you guys is that Facebook has changed, right? I've been running ads since 2017. So back then, you had to go be like a freaking wizard, like, oh my God, interest, all this bullshit, right? Like nowadays with Facebook ads, you don't really have to target anybody. You know what? I'll even show you guys, because basically with the Andromeda update, the biggest way for your ads to work is just the actual messaging in the ad itself. You don't really need to focus on targeting on different type of lookalike audiences, different type of methods. You can just focus on making the ad for your ideal client, and then exactly that's how things will actually go forward with it. So I'm going to show you guys right now the ads that we're running for one of our clients, who's a real estate agent. His name is Denny. So literally exactly what you need, Emilio. So literally, I'll show you the exact ad. So it's very simple, but you can see here that we don't do anything when it comes to the interest targeting, because we let Facebook find our ideal client, and we just set up the systems to weed out the trash, right? So imagine the funnel here is that Facebook goes and they get all these people here. It's our job to just weed out the bad people and to make sure only good people who are ready to buy come through our funnel. So if you guys, so let me show you guys the ads manager. Give me 1 second here. If this stupid ass Mac would load, let me see here. I gotta stop hating on Mac. I actually kind of like it. It's kind of cool. You can text while you're on your computer. It's kind of dope. So let me see here. Beautiful. So let me know when you guys can see that as well. Give me 1 second. Y'all can see it, right?
Yeah. Oh,
beautiful, yeah. Beautiful. So let me go here to, so these are all, of course, our clients. Now let's go here to Pedro and Zach, AI ads. So let's go here to this section here. So you're going to see for Denny, who is our real estate client, we're getting leads for like, I think it's like $5. It's actually really cheap. The leads here, we got 82 leads so far. This turned into like five closed transactions for him, which is insane. So we have like 82 leads. What is the cost per lead? $3.70, even better. $3.70, that's insane. $3 a lead, and we're getting him to close, which is absolutely insane. So I'll show you guys what the ad actually looks like. So this ad specifically is an ad. Let me show you. So this one is specifically for an area in California. His I think it's, I don't know what Alhambra is. I think that's around Sacramento. But if you guys can take a look here, the ad is very simple.
It's nice. Did he have to? I'm assuming he had to film that himself, yeah, or something, or.
Wait, say what?
Assuming he had to like film that himself, right?
No. Oh no. So basically, we actually do a little different. So we actually fly to our clients, which makes it a little different. So like, you don't have to fly. Yeah, no, you don't have to fly to your clients. You don't have to, but like, you could just tell them exactly what to record, and then of course the angles and shots or whatever. But we flew to our client and we've shot this, so that's kind of why it's a little more high quality. But basically, yeah, so that's basically what we do. So specifically for him, we have a specific area that we targeted, the specific towns we want to sell, and the lead form that came through was just saying, hey, look, are you in the area? Like, what's your credit score? What's your all the stuff that a realtor needs. Went through, they become a lead, they call, get them on a calendar, get to a showing, and close the deal. So that's basically the whole process.
Okay, makes sense. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hijack Emilio's question. Good.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, but
I would have asked something like that because, like, in terms of like, I don't know how to market. I don't know how to like make an ad, you know. So
that's why you're here, my boy.
Exactly. Like, we gotta learn. And do we like help these let's say realtors or HVAC? We help them make the videos for the ad.
Yeah, so you don't have to. We do that just because we want to make sure the ad looks really good. Now you don't have to. What you could do is tell them, hey, look, just record. Excuse me. I mean, you could just record them, like tell them to record on their phone, because every iPhone now is 4K quality anyway. Tell them to record, give them a script. You tell them where to go, kind of give them some guidance. But what we do is we just charge more and we go to them, because it's like they like that. They're like, oh my God, you could just come here and shoot. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And we can charge
more
more. So it's like, it just depends. But honestly, there's pros and cons, right? Like you could charge more, but also it's a lot more of a headache to get to them. It's a lot more of an issue. Like when starting out, just don't even worry about that, bro. Just make them shoot a good video. It'll be fine. Send them a script, and you should be able to get leads from that.
Sounds good.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Well, also, like my mom has like she has a good idea of like ads and stuff. Like we also have like another business for yacht rentals. So like I know she knows how to use it. I just think that this method hopefully is more efficient, so I can help her close more and more qualified leads and have like a better funnel for clientele. But she has some videos as well, and like I can use a past video, right, and just like properly like set up the ad, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So you can use any video you want from the past, from the future, whatever, and use that as an ad itself, right? Just make sure if you use it as an ad, you kind of want to make sure you're saying the right things in the ad to make sure people like go and click on it, right? You want to make sure like You could probably maybe add something at the end saying, hey, if you want to take advantage of this, click below to tell them that, they need to go forward with it. But you can use any video you want.
Got it. Thank you, Zach.
Of course, anytime, bro. It's lit anytime. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my boys, I mean, any other questions? I'm here for you for as long as you guys need.
Cool. So I know you mentioned like ads generally is like kind of your go-to, just there's like the best like method for you. What would you say someone starting out, like what's a good ad spend budget that they can like look to expect?
Great question. So I say a good way to start is like $20 a day. $20 a day, good number, not too much, not too little. It's enough for you to actually spread out and get enough testing going. The more the merrier. Of course, the more the merrier, but $20 a day is fine. If you don't have $20 a day, $10 a day is kind of meh. It's pushing it. When I started, I did about $30 a day. I was running a web design agency and I was booking probably like 2 calls a day, maybe 1 to 2 calls a day, around there. So yeah.
When you're doing $20 a day?
30. I was doing 30.
Oh, $30. Okay.
Yeah. So because you're gonna notice like when you run ads, like the ads, it's funny because depending on when you start the ad, like the leads don't come in like naturally. Sometimes they come at like midnight, they come at like 5. It's weird. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. And you're running them 7 days a week, or is it like 5? Like
7 days a week.
7 days. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. So what you can do if your budget is tight, you could have a specific number that you stop it at. So say like, hey, look, I want to spend $300 and see where I'm at. Just tell the ad to like stop like after $300 spend, and then just like see where you're at from there.
Got you. Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because what's it called? I don't know if Pedro told you, but I absolutely hate cold calling. I've done it before. I've had other businesses and I've done it. And it's just like I don't like it. Obviously, I didn't do it.
Who the hell? Nobody likes that shit.
Oh, dude, it's I mean, like it's not the end of the world, but I just figure there's just like a lot of different other channels to go through, and like something like SMS. Like I feel like I have a lot more focus and like drive to like build out a large like system for that to get a lot of volume going through that versus like sitting there and dialing phones. Like it works. Obviously, people do it. And there's even like large companies that have total teams that do it. So yeah, I just kind of look at it as like if I'm desperate to like get something now or like soon, that's kind of what I see it as.
I love that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so I mean 100%, dude. Everyone hates cold calling, it's terrible. But like it's the fastest way to get to it. So what I say, bro, is definitely with HVAC, cold SMS is gonna be your best bet. If you want, you could also just hire a cold caller and just have them give them a list of leads and have that set up and pay them on a commission basis. That's a good way to get started if you'd like. Thing is though, you want to have, I don't really suggest that because like if you don't really have much understanding on booking calls and cold calling yourself, I wouldn't hire somebody first. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
That's kind of the whole thing. But
like, hey, build me a rocket ship. Okay, well, how do you build a rocket ship? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, good luck. I mean,
yeah, no, that makes sense. So how do you feel about? So this is something like completely new to me, right? And I didn't know about it until I actually learned about AI receptionists. So they actually have on retail AI, they actually have where you can build yourself like an outbound cold caller.
Yeah.
And I've actually heard demos of people using it, and it doesn't sound bad. Like I don't know if you've heard retail's like the voices that they use and all, but they're pretty solid. Like they're not like super robotic or anything. They kind of have like natural type of tones and speaking. And so I've actually heard one, whether it was real or not, I don't know, but I heard someone like demo it, call a business, and they were actually able to set a booking for it. And so I don't know, that to me seems like something that's pretty cool, and it's relatively cheap. I don't know if you know the pricing, but it's like 12 cents.
Synflow. Like I know, Synflow.
No.
Oh, Synflow. They're kind of like an AI caller too. I know Synflow
Okay.
is decent. Vappy AI. I don't know if you know Vappy AI.
Nope.
Oh, they're decent too. I mean, everyone knows Claude, but I think I don't know. For me, I've heard it, and like I don't like it. It just still sounds a little. There's a little. It's a little off, right? It's always just a little off.
Yeah. Like it's not perfect. Like in the demo I saw, there was like the person they had requested to, um, like, hey, just call me back on like this day next week, because right now it's not a good time or whatever. And the agent, because of the prompting or whatever, was still pushing for them to book a call like on that same day and all. So there, I think it's kind of one of those things. I know you say kind of the voice is like it's not it's never going to sound 100% human. I'm not saying that, but it's also, I think, has to do with the prompting as well, because it's in an instance like that, like it can kind of start to expose itself more as like this is just like a robot AI, like just what is this,
Exactly. What the hell is this,
So
No, that's true. That's true. And I think prompting is very important. Do you know what model it uses? Retail?
so you can choose. They have a lot of different ones. They obviously, the more advanced ones, they cost a little more per minute. But I don't know which one I'm using it. They also have some. So the guy I learned all this stuff from, he's in his school group, but why is this not working? But pretty much, I kind of asked him. I was like, "Hey, man, because there was like some pretty different, some big differences between like the pricing on some of the models." I'm like, "Is there really a big difference there?" And he said, "Yeah." So let me see.
I wouldn't be surprised. I know last time I used Vappy AI, like I think GPT-4 was like I think that was the most expensive one I saw.
Yeah. So they have what's it called? Yeah, they have them in like categories like versatile, highly intelligent, and they have like fast costs and efficient, and then like speech to speech. I don't even know what the hell that is. Speech to speech, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, currently the one I built mine on, that's on my demo website. What's it called? I'm using GPT 5.1. They have 5.4, 5.6, and they also have a Claude one as well, Gemini. There's a few different ones. He just recommended to me 5.1 for like best cost to like intelligence.
That makes sense. Yeah, that probably makes sense. GPT's taking the world right now. But yeah, I think that's okay. That's a good play. Okay. Yeah, I would say for that, honestly, bro, like for me, I always say AI right now is a tool to increase efficiency, but it should never replace an operation. So, for example, like when it comes to booking calls, I think an AI could be a really good text appointment center because sending a text is nothing. I think AI could be really good for like reminders and automations and systems, but to replace an actual like human thing, I don't think it's there yet. So, my opinion is like I would always go human route, always go like appointment center for now. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, it was just something that came to mind. Then like what's it called? There's no real, like, this is new. This is something new. So
Yeah, exactly.
there's no real data behind it showing that, hey, this is something that like works. And like just as I've seen some people like get booked, like, or it's been able to book appointments. There's also people like immediately can tell, yeah, this is not a person, like, and so they're like, well, what is this? So they'll hang up or something. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to see what your take on was on that. So
100%. Yeah. It's funny because Pedro's gonna have a complete different take. Like, well, Pedro's like, so I mean, you've met him. He's so like not like automation, not AI. He's like, just fucking do it. Oh, like just go hard and do it. I'm just like, bro, calm down. Let's set some systems up, bro. Like, let's do this. So he's gonna be like, yo, screw the AI. Just grow some balls. Like, I'm like, okay.
that's fair, man. I mean, what's it called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to kind of just go into like set up whatever you guys are trying to get set up.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think you wanted to. I mean, we could do it either now or we have actually an onboarding call tomorrow because we wanted to set up the Kohala assessments.
Yeah. So we had an issue doing it on our call, like me and Pedro, because like I did sign up with like someone else's affiliate link for like a free trial. So then my phone number is like tied to that one, so it's not letting me verify my phone number with that. So I do have on retail. I did purchase a phone number through Twilio because I needed a phone number for my website. That way people can call in and like demo the AI receptionist, just to kind of see. So I can use that number, but because I bought it through retail, I'm not sure how I can, because I don't have like access to like a SMS inbox or anything.
Exactly.
So I'm not really sure I can go about that. They do have an option to like enable SMS through retail. And so, but it's like $20 a month. So I'm like, I know it's like to buy a number for cheap on Twilio. So I don't know if it's just better to maybe buy like a new Twilio account. And I'm new to like, I don't know what like to do on that.
Yeah, don't worry, bro. It's all good. So, like, worst case scenario, what we could do is I have a second phone, so I could set it up and give you the SMS and set it up, and then you could always switch your phone numbers after. Like, you could always do that. It's probably just having that block because you already have one.
Yeah.
So what we can do is let's do it for tomorrow. Let me get my phone number set up and make sure that's set up as well. So let's like, if you can, let's hop on the onboarding call tomorrow. I'll have everything kind of set up, ready to go, and then yeah, we can have that done. It takes like 5 seconds.
Okay. Once we switch out, then like, because I already have that my personal phone number on linked to that other free trial, is going to allow me to switch that to be like whenever we do switch the number out.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's going to let me do that.
Yeah, it's going to let you do that. So the only problem is I mean, when does the free trial end?
I think it's like a 30-day free trial.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what we can do, well, you should be fine. You should be fine. So what we can do is we can have that there. Honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest, bro. You don't really need the phone number like specifically there. It's really just for like if they want to send you a code or something. So I could set it up with my number, switch to your retail number just so you have a number there. And then we can just kind of run everything. And of course, if you need any support, like obviously we're here. Like you have my number, you just text me anytime. I think that would probably be the best play because doing that will help you, of course, scale faster and get the snapshot in so you can just load in and start sending messages out.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And if anything, like I can always just try and figure out to get another, like figure out how to with Twilio get like the SMS thing. Because again, that's all I really need it for. My business isn't like I don't have a or need another number to really like, have people like inbound calling me, I'm not. So, but all right. Yeah. So,
okay.
I guess we'll do that on the call tomorrow then.
We'll do that on the call tomorrow. That's beautiful. And then one more thing, brother. I want us for our one-to-one calls. I want to schedule a time that works for you weekly so that we can kind of know. And then anytime we want to switch, we can kind of switch it around.
Okay. Yeah. So right now I'm like not in a, I guess normal spot right now. Cause like I just started this job. Cause I just moved to North Carolina. I don't know if you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like
Wait, from Florida, right?
Yeah. From Florida.
From where in Florida?
Deltona, you know where that is?
Oh, Deltona. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I just moved from there. And I've been like over these past couple weeks trying to land a job. Finally was able to land a job and I fucking hate the job. It's a carpet cleaning place. It's very, very demanding, very exhausting, and it's an overnight gig and the start times aren't even consistent, right? So like this week when I started at one day it was 10 p.m. Last night was 7 p.m. and then they just sent out the new schedule for this week. And it's like ranging from 7 to 9 p.m. And that works through the night. So I'll be getting off like anywhere from like last night I got off at 4 a.m. But the first day I trained, I got off at like 7 a.m. and all, right? Anyway, with saying all that, it's not like a super pinpoint thing. The thing that I could say is that it is a third shift, so it is going to start later in the day. And so when Pedro asked me the same thing, I was kind of told him maybe like mid afternoon, like before like 5 or like 5 p.m. ish. Because when I get off work, I'm gonna want to go to sleep. And I've been trying to figure that out too, because I also do day trade.
Nice.
Right. And so, but I day trade at a very specific hour in the day, which is like 9:30 in the morning. And so it's funny. I was actually on the call with when Pedro was at the airport. I was actually like on the call with him and like had my charts open. But anyway,
I'm done.
No, but point is like I'm trying to find a balance, like to be able to one work, to be able to be on the calls, right, and also have time to do all the outreach, and then also 3 or I guess 4 do the day trading, which that one's not nearly as flexible, right, because it has to be in the morning.
Exactly.
And so I was considering like trying to get a different job that has more of a set start stop, and also is maybe not overnight, but is like a second shift. So anyway, I don't know, man. I that's been shit I've been trying to figure out.
Yeah, bro.
So.
It's all good, dude. It's all good. What I'll say, bro, is like, look, we're flexible too, bro. Like, we're here for you. So like, what I'll say is, if you want, and like for the time being, just shoot us a text and we'll schedule a time once a week that works for you during the time. We don't have to have a set time for it. So just make sure you're good. And then what we can do as well is, if that's the situation you're in, you're really gonna want to set up the cold SMS system ASAP, then, because that's probably gonna be, because like you can't even cold call, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing all this stuff, you can, but honestly, you're either gonna want to set up a cold SMS system or get an appointment setter, so you can kind of set up so you can fill your calendar, right? So, in my opinion, bro, like definitely we can help you that 100%. Timing isn't an issue if you have the systems in place. So yeah, we can do that for you 100%.
Okay. And I was also, because I know like Pedro this morning we went over the contract and everything. And I know that obviously going to the one-on-ones, but also the group coaching is also what's expected as well. And so I know group like today, I'm off, right? So I was able to go to the group coaching, but because I start later in the day, I'm like, I don't know if I to be able to go to that group coaching, So he said that probably just scheduling like an additional one-on-one to kind of make up for that group coaching.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Is something like that. So yeah, I mean, right now, like again, I like when I was in Florida, I had a like kind of a more set schedule and everything. So the timing of everything would be a little easier, but I'm like still trying to get my footing. So it's hard to, give you a straight, hey, this time every week, these 2 times every week, I'll be able to do this. So
yeah, dude, don't worry about it, bro. We got you.
Sweet, man. Yeah. So I will definitely get that figured out. Yeah, I'm honestly probably gonna try and get a different job because, dude,
yeah, bro, that is rough.
It's rough.
Overnight,
it is, yeah.
That's wild.
It's overnight, and it's the it's just really like aching on the body. It's and so so when I get off of work, I'm drained, and then I want to sleep all day, and so yeah. Anyway, man, I'll get it figured out. Good.
Don't you worry, we'll figure it out, brother. We'll get that up for you, bro. And then once you fall asleep, you wake up with money in the bank. That's all that matters, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Let's do it, bro. Awesome, dude. Well, yeah, dude. Well, yeah, Fred. So yeah, let's do that. We'll hop on the call tomorrow, brother. Of course, if any other questions, dude, hit us up in the group chat, WhatsApp, hit me up. Don't care what time it is. We're here for you, my brother.
Sweet. Our call is on. Make sure it's on my calendar. I don't want to miss it.
Should be tomorrow around 10 a.m.
Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Okay, yeah, I got it there.
Mhm.
Cool. All right, man. Well, I
Nice,
don't want to
yes,
keep you here too long. So appreciate you
Sounds good, brother.
giving me some pointers here.
Of course, dude. 100%. We're here for you, my brother. We're here to see you win. Of course, let me know if you need anything, my brother. And I guess I will see you tomorrow, bro. Don't be a stranger, my brother.
All right, man. Take it easy.
You too, brother. Take care.